The Upper Cumberland is blessed with natural beauty and endless opportunities to enjoy the outdoors, and Rock Island State Park in Warren and White counties is a beautiful place that offers visitors a chance to get away from the busy life and be a part of nature. With gorgeous falls, lush forests, and beautiful gorges cut by roaring rivers, there is no excuse for missing out on the bounty nature has to offer.
Rock Island is 883 acres. It is on the eastern highland rim. Everyone hears of the Cumberland Plateau, but to the slight west of that is the crumbling shoulder of the plateau, the eastern highland rim, and that is where we are located. We are in between Sparta and McMinnville, Tennessee, and we have quite a few opportunities to get outside and enjoy nature. One of the top attractions are definitely going to be the hiking opportunities here at the park. We got everything from adventurous rock hopping in the river gorge during the summer months when the dam is not open, to pretty well flat, short hikes that are just chock full of history. Twin Falls is an 80-foot waterfall that comes out of the hillside there. It actually didn't flow until what was then the Tennessee Electric Power Company started building the dam. And there were two phases of the dam building and the hydroelectric operation here. The first dam was 40 feet tall, and the first powerhouse was just a single generator powerhouse. When they finished construction of the initial 40-foot dam, it backed up the Collins River, and the water started to bleed through that hillside, and it was just two little trickles, and that's where the name Twin Falls came from. They came back a decade later in the mid-1920s. They raised the dam another 35 feet taller. They expanded the footprint of the power plant to add a second generator of higher capacity to generate more electricity, and that forced even more water through the hillside, forming Twin Falls as we know it today. Dam construction began in the early 19-teens, but by 1917 it was completed, and that was sufficient enough to back up the Collins River. And the power plant was built in what was historically called the Narrows. There's a big peninsula here that we now call the Cunningham Peninsula, but they blasted and drilled a hole about 8-foot diameter, and they ran a pipe through it. And they needed to back up the Collins River to pull water through that pipe, called a penstock, into the powerhouse and drop it through the turbine to be able to spin a generator to provide that electricity. Having the hydroelectric operation here supplied enough electricity to bring in a lot more extra industry here in the area. There was a railroad that passed through Rock Island as well. In the early spring, we do offer wildflower hikes. Just here in this area, the Eastern Highland Rim, we do have a great diversity of wildflowers and other, rare and endangered plants. Quite a few here in Rock Island State Park, including one called the maidenhair bush that's only found in 2 places east of the Mississippi River, and one of those is right here in the park. Here at Rock Island, we have 50 RV campsites. All that information of length, widths, and pricing can be found at tnstateparks.com. Some of those are suitable for a tent, but for those that don't have an RV and do want a tent camp, we do have tent-only sites, and we have 10 of those. For those that don't like to actually get out and camp, we do have 10 cabins on the park as well. We do have numerous shelters within the park that can be rented. We do offer programs throughout the year here at Rock Island. During the summertime, from about Memorial Day to Labor Day, we bring on a seasonal interpretive ranger, and one of their main job duties is to provide interpretive programs, crafts, sports games, and the like for all of our cabin and campground guests. We do have big swimming beach here in the park, so plenty of opportunity to bring the kids down and build a sand castle and then go right into the water if they so choose. Generally during the summer we will post our programs a week in advance so that even those folks that aren't staying with us, if they do want to come and take a guided hike, we're more than happy to have people join in and take part.